Hello, and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So, unfortunately, the Ethereum chart is still in its range. It's still caught in this choppy sideways action range. We actually track a possible triangle here. The price is not broken below any of the confirmation levels that we talked about in previous updates. This is only a short-term view. Maybe just for overall context, let's take a quick look at the bigger picture, the daily time frame. Oops, 1 second, just need to select the correct layout. What I can tell you is that the market is clearly still moving in corrective patterns. I mean, it's definitely very, very choppy price action. It is frustrating price action, but that's very, very typical for a correction, right? It's choppy, messy. There are a couple of ways how this could unfold. I mentioned to you before that we are looking for higher prices, so into the direction of that, let's say 5,740 area. Yes, there are Fibonacci areas or levels below, but I'd really like to get the price to that ideal first target around 5,740 when we're going to an all-time high. An all-time high is still expected in this cycle, and I mean, that's still expected in this cycle, right? And the support area is between 2,407 and 3,167. So I would only really become bearish below 2,407. So there's nothing wrong with the price maybe dipping into support. Yeah. So the overall idea is that we are still in a bullish market. And because we are still in a bullish market, I see pullbacks potentially as opportunities. And the price already reacted to the 38.2 retracement. It's just a question, is it the white count or the yellow count? In the white scenario, the price is likely here in this internal B wave. And sorry, no, in the yellow count, we're in this internal B wave, which in the white count already finished. In the white count, this finished mid-November, and we are now already in the C wave. That's possible, but the invalidation point is that 3010 level, which is the swing low from the 15th of November, I think it was. Yeah, that's the invalidation point. Very, very clear invalidation point for the white scenario, which is more directly, more aggressively bullish from a daily chart point of view, right? From a macro point of view. From a yellow wave count point of view, we could easily go a little bit lower into the orange support region. Such a B wave could easily test the 50% retracement or the 61.8 retracement. It would not be uncommon. But that's exactly why we are tracking the microstructures, because on the micro chart, on the 1 hour chart, 30-minute chart, we get the, let's say, the first indication for a, let's say, wider wave B correction, right? And we get a first indication about when, let's say, support breaks. So what we want to see now on the smaller time frame is either a break to the downside to confirm that we get one more low. That could be either in wave A or either way. This is just a shorter time frame. So on the shorter time frame, it's more about just the short-term movements, right? So for example, a break below those red lines would indicate one more low, possibly to target that next fib level at 2,925. And that could be an extension of the A wave to the downside in this larger ABC structure. Whereas a break above those previous swing highs that formed at on the 21st of December and the 25th of December here, a break above those would actually indicate that we're moving in a wider B wave, and that we're breaking out to the upside. In that case, the market could test the area between 3,688 to 4,011. So it's actually quite simple on the shorter time frame. Shorter time frame perspective is we are still in a correction. Yeah, we're still in a correction. It would require a break to the upside above those two highs to suggest that the market is planning to test this area next between 3,688 and 4,011. There are 4 fib levels there. And then we just have to pay attention how the market is going to react there. Is another setup building, or do we see continuous strength? And that might even hint at a more direct breakout. But for now, it's important to understand the breakout levels from the range to the downside upside breakout I mentioned already. To the downside, we talk about 3,305, which is the previous swing low. That would be a first indication that the triangle is breaking to the downside. It would need to be further confirmed with a move below 3,220. Unfortunately, this is just a corrective sideways range at the moment. The market has not really made a decision over the holiday period, but we should get a bit of a decision early next year. Yeah, sounds very far away, but for some of you, it's already 2025. So it depends on your time zone, of course. But yeah, that's the update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.